this is going to be one of those days, I can tell you, that's for sure. I hope you are well. Happy Good Friday to you all. We are in Bank Holiday weekend here in the UK anyway, but don't you worry, as you can see, I'm here. And look, well, it's not quite an Easter outfit, but it's an Easter t-shirt anyway. So, well, we'll read that a bit later on. So yeah, an absolute pleasure to have your company on this Friday. What are we? Friday the 2nd of April already, and we have got, which you're probably already going to expect by now, another jam-packed day on Crafters TV. We have got Wake Up Call, as you're watching right now, but what we've got is we're sprinkling in the middle between that the Craft Vault deal. So later on, what we've then got is a launch day, so we can see the details right at the side of your screen there. So we've got launch day coming up later on today, so 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, and that's for our scene Edgeable dies. You are going to love these ones. We're going to get my bit of a take on them coming up in this show as well. And then later on, hold on to your hats. It's not often you see me with a Colour Me Happy, but I will be back with a Colour Me Happy to end the week, and end the week for myself anyway, before I take a couple of days off and come back fresh on Monday, Easter Monday as well. So that's going to be 7 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m, no it's not, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. So as you can see, so much to see when it comes to Crafters TV today. We're not alone though. As I say, not only is it going to be one of those days, but for you guys at home, it's going to be one of those weekends, that is for sure. He's back, he's refreshed, and he's raring to go. Hey Ben.
Why you say it like that, Craig? It's going to be one of those weekends. Oh, here he is. I love your t-shirt, by the way. Was it Easter, 2 egg, 2 rabbit?
Easter 2021.
Oh, 2021. I get it now.
The one where I cannot believe we are still in lockdown. My Easter gift from my mum and stepdad.
Well, it's very nice. I'm glad you got one. Funnily enough, I was searching for an Easter-based top to wear.
Yeah, were you?
So
yeah.
I couldn't find one, so
no.
I'm glad you got that one.
So at least I've got something. It may be black, but at least it's Easter themed. That's the main thing.
Absolutely right. And talking about it being the Easter weekend, we are giving you so many reasons to shop with us over the course of the next, it's 4 days, isn't it, really? We've got triple points right across the Easter weekend. So beginning today, Good Friday, through Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday, and Bank Holiday Monday as well. So make sure you stay with us and shop. There's so many great items coming up. And talking of great items, Craft Vault, which is going to be sort of scattered throughout this show, as Craig mentioned, 3 for 2 deals there as well with triple points. So lots of reasons to stay tuned over the course of the next hour and a half. And as always, we'd love to hear from you. So if you want to get in touch, the usual channels apply. Get in touch on Facebook, get in touch on YouTube, and we'll say hello. We'll get your questions answered as well. I know Craig will be saying hello to a few of you in just a little while.
I absolutely am, Ben.
Left the gas on.
The gas or the snake? Now, this is your last chance. This is your last chance of the week. We've only got 2 days remaining of what is our current Get It, Got It, Good. This week's current Get It, Got It, Good is our Tiffany Buddy Bag collection. So this is our Stephanie Buddy Bag, Gail Buddy Bag, Brandy Buddy Bag, and our Dawn Buddy Bag. You know Tiffany when it comes to her storage, when it comes to her tidying up. You can do your ink pads, you can do all your little gems, you can do your pearls, you can do any different kind of cardstocks that you've got at home. What about your ink pads? What about all your tools as well? £19 here in the UK, $19.97 to be exact, $25.97 for you guys stateside, and that is your Get It, Got It, Good. Rightio, now one that you might want to pop into your basket while you're crossing the website is our Create a Card die. So these are our Scene Edge Create a Card collection die. So you're getting 6 elements in total, 6 actual die sets in total here. Now what these are able to do is not only are they going to create our very famous Edgeables, they have got this full scene within each one here. So £64.95 here in the UK, $74.75 for you guys stateside. You can see in front of you right now, you have got collection of elegant butterflies, birthday party, splendid sunflowers, afternoon tea, springtime fairy, or delicate dandelions. No, it's not, dragonflies. I blame the printer for that one. So you've got the sets of the 6 that you can see on the screen right there. So this is now taking your card making to another level, whereas not only can you do the decoration, you can now do that really fancy edgeable, but you can do your cutting, you can do your inking, but what you can also do is you can also pop out the little elements, individual elements that we will show you just shortly as well. So that's what's coming up in launch day, 3 p.m. here in the UK, or for you guys stateside, that will of course be 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. Then, something that's not been seen since December, not seen these items since December, and that is our glitter markers. This is what's coming up, Colour Me Happy. Also going to be showing you them very, very shortly when it comes to Wake Up Call. These are absolutely phenomenal. So not only can you do your direct colouring, what you can also do all of your watercolouring, water-based, so you can start to bring in your water brush, paintbrush, or even you want to go all inky, you can then start to bring in your clear sparkle overlay. If you want to go for that full lot, so you're getting 3 sets, and within each set you've got 6 different colours. That's your Spectrum Noir glitter marker collection. 18 elements in total, 18 pens in total, £32 here in the UK, $48 for you guys stateside. Although they've not been seen since December, we are giving you still a 10% off. However, doesn't matter, wherever you are in Club Inspire, you're still going to get your discount on top of that once you go to the checkout and check out. Still getting your triple points included when it comes to that too. So head across to the website for everything. For you guys across Europe, your prices in euros are going to be there as well. I'm going to go right across there, get started with some demonstrations, but we have got some Craft Vault deals that you might also want to check out while you're on the website. So to tell you more about that, it's the main man himself that's gone right over to the other side.
Oh, it's fun over this side, over on the wall. Yeah, don't normally get to do any presenting over this side. This is quite fun. Yeah, we've got all the Craft Vault deals for you over this side of the studio, and as we've already mentioned, plenty of reasons to shop because it's triple points, and on these Craft Vault deals, it is a 3 for 2 for you as well. So get ahead on the web and grab these whilst you can. First up, I absolutely love this first little collection that we have got for you here. This is your Spectrum Noir metallic ink pad collection, and this brings to you, well, a brilliant collection. You've got in there 30 sheets of your black paper, then you've got your metallic ink pad included in there as well, and then all of these gorgeous stamps too. Really love this collection. You've got flowers on here, you've got celebrate, you've got have a great day, sunshine, all these kind of things. And the way that this works out, you're paying for the paper pad and the ink pad, and you're going to get those stamps for free. Deal on that, $14.98 or $22.90. And of course, the great thing about this is you still get triple points as well. So lots of reasons to shop and lots of reasons to get involved with all of these deals. As I've said, loads of goodies for you. And of course, we got our Easter giveaway as well. Now, this is all about you sending in your pictures. So all you got to do is send in pictures to the usual studio email. So studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Nearly forgot it then, it's been off for so long. Studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Send in your Easter pic. So it might be an Easter creation. It might be you in Easter's gone by. It might be you dressed up as a Easter bunny. It could be anything, as long as it's Easter themed. Send in the pics. We will pick one each show, and if yours gets picked and shown on the TV, you will get forward to the draw on Monday, where you stand the chance of winning yourself a fantastic prize. More on that to come in just a bit, but get those pictures coming in. Get creative with those. Can't wait to see them. And whilst we are waiting to have a little look at those in just a little while, Craig is getting ready in the crafty corner of the studio with his first demonstration.
I would have had the product.
What?
Don't have the product.
Oh, do you want to?
It's yours.
Want to go and?
Is they open? Do you know what? Let's have a look at the comments first of all to see. Told you, it is. No, it's the embossing folders, Johnny.
What do you want me to get for you,
Johnny,
Craig?
I'm going to do the credit cards later. Think it's the embossing folder demo I'm going to do now, I think. I don't want to be running the show. I know you're in charge. No, I've not jumped ahead.
They're having an argument. Look at this. Can you believe it? They're having a bit of an argument. Johnny and Craig, I'll just stand back and let this go. What do you want to do, guys? Do you want to do the embossing folders or do you want to do the new credit cards? Craig, you're running the show, so you just let us know what you want to do. Oh, hashtag orcs. Hashtag orcs. Oh.
Orcs indeed. Yes, we will do the creator card because I don't have the embossing folders here with me. So we'll do that. So let's do the creator cards. Let's just rein back in a bit and let's do a few comments.
Do you need me to get you anything whilst you're doing the comments?
Yeah, the folders.
The embossing folders.
Yeah.
These embossing folders.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Right, Theo. So we've got a comment we want to pick up. We were having a read right before we went live there. Katie saying, good morning to all. Craig, peanut gallery. No one could work out here what you were meaning, Katie, by peanut gallery. So do let us know. As you're saying hello to the crew, Team Social Crafty Friends, 4 a.m. there in California. Thank you. So good morning to you. So we've seen Ben. Good morning, Johnny.
He's slow. Oh, it didn't work.
Did it not work again?
No.
Good morning, Charlotte.
Morning.
Oh, Charlotte
worked.
Charlotte worked.
Charlotte
Too far away, apparently.
Morning, Johnny.
Morning.
He sounds like he's about 5 miles away.
I know.
Get closer to the microphone, Johnny, for goodness
Are you well
sake.
today, Johnny?
Very well, thank you.
Good. So we've got, let's have a look as well. Are you ready for a full weekend this weekend, Johnny?
It'll be a brilliant weekend.
Anyway, right here.
Johnny, who cut your hair for you?
Michelle Crawford saying good
up now.
afternoon, everyone from around Ireland. Well, good afternoon to you too. Denise Mills is saying good morning from Trinidad. Well, good morning to you. We've got Georgianne Curley saying good morning, Ben and Craig from Clearwater, Florida.
Morning.
Good morning to you. So many all popping on as well. Okay, Katie's popped back on. Now, you've not answered the question just yet, but you've said your happy face always makes me smile, Craig.
Aww.
Hi, Ben. Great to see you
Hi.
too. Lorraine on Facebook saying, I bought the butterfly and dragonflies. Brilliant. And then Katie on YouTube, question, how long does the metallic ink take to dry? I have some issues with them. Metallic ink? You mean just ink pads
The
in
ink pad that we've got in the
Oh, in the
first
crab,
set,
right.
yeah.
We shall pick them up just shortly. And we also have Charlotte saying, are the creator card dies new? They are. They absolutely are. Brand new. Katie on YouTube, Peanut Gallery. You've put Johnny, Charlotte, and...
I don't get that. Question mark.
I don't get that either.
Kate, you're gonna have to spell it out to us because
Yeah.
we don't get it. We're a bit slow this Friday morning.
Don't you?
I don't
get it
that.
anyway.
No.
Right, you.
Message in
Right,
again.
so as we've said, we are going to go with the creator card dies. All right, Johnny, as the format says. All right, okay.
Oh, Johnny, this is going to get tasty today. This is one of those shows where I think it'd be great if we could have like a loop for our listeners to listen into what's coming in from the gallery because it's getting tasty. Whoa.
Yeah, you can tell they've had a few days off and I've been on all week, eh?
Wow, I'm staying out of it, me.
Makes a change for you. Here we go.
Oh, dear.
Right,
Get
deal.
on with it, Craig.
Gosh, what's it? Pick on Craig Day, eh? Happy Easter.
You started it.
Right, I've got a bit of white smooth stamping card, 6.5 inches by 7 inches. Now what we're going to do with this one is I'm going to pop my die into relatively close to the middle. I do have a score line at 1/2 inch at each side here. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to come in with my low tack tape and I'm going to secure them ones into place here. So once we get that where I want it to go, I'm then going to tape that one down. I've got my Gemini Junior all lined up.
Are you right there?
Just need to plug everything in.
Hey, I tell you what, you could tell it's an Easter weekend, can't you? I tell you what, things not plugged in, stuff not ready to go. Oh dear. He's plugged it in, we're fine.
Gosh, my show, but I have to do everything myself. So here we go. Let's pop this one through now. So we're going to run that one through into our Gemini Junior. So what happens is, because it's an Edgeable, and I'll show you the die just in a second, it cuts within one side, but stays in place on the other. So if we remove this one out of the way, and I'm going to carefully pop it away.
Oh, yes.
So what we've got is, I'll show you on the back of this die, what we've got is all of this side, die cuts out, including all the detail here, but there's no cutting edge on the surrounding edge here. So if we bring this back into play, I'm then going to bring in my tool, craft tool, my die cutting tool, and we're going to take all these little bits out here. So if I bring in my pokey tool for this and get this remaining bits in, and we're just going to pop all these little bits out here. So let's get these last bits. Then what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to bring in a little bit of scrap card. So I think I've got these last bits out here. So then what will happen is we've got this outside edge of the die, but then these wings also just pop up.
Oh, that's brilliant.
How smart is that? So then at this point, what I'm going to do is bring in our craft knife. And I'm going to run my craft knife and ruler along. So roughly, you could be more exact, I'm going to do it roughly 1/2 inch in from the bottom. I'm going to do 1/2 inch in from the top as well. So we're going to come in. Now I'm not going right up to the score line. What I'm going to do is my score line runs down here. So I'm also going to do that roughly about 1/2 inch in as well. We're going to come all the way along, just up to each edge. I'm going to pop these bits out. We're going to take that remaining bit, and if we've got a little bit here that we need to take, we can just take that bit out, take that bit out. We're left with an inside edgeable that we can see here.
Yeah.
Then let's bring in a little bit of scrap card here. I'm going to pop that under the wing for now. I'm going to bring in a bit of the purple, and I'm going to ink these ones up. And by popping the cardstock under, it just means I'm not getting any ink where I don't want it to go. So I'm going to switch that one over. I'm going to bring this one in here. Then what I'm going to do, now what I would do as well is secure it just with your finger, because it's really delicate. So if I was to really pull that with a lot of pressure, I'm going to break the wing off. So I want to be careful on that one. I'm going to do the same with this little butterfly. And then what I'm also going to do now is, if I bring the die back into place, I'm going to go in with a bit of pine tree. So Laird, bringing this one back in. Now this bit you could do before you remove the die, but I want to show you how it all looked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manoeuvre that so it slots into place. I'm going to go in with the pine tree now. So all this bits of white cardstock that you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tool, blending tool into all these little bits, and I can really get in there. Maybe you want to bring in some of your spritz sprays, maybe some of your additional inks, maybe highlight some with your sparkle or even your glitter pens. I would go in with a lot more colour, but if I remove that, we're then given that accent highlight into all these parts.
I love the fact you've done something a bit different with the first demo with these.
Very different, isn't it? Very different. Now, simply, if you were to snip down there and there, there's your edgeable factor.
Yeah.
But what I'm then going to do is, if I fold those score lines over, I've bought a bit of pastel Centura Pearl. So let's bring in our...
So what did you call yours? An inside edgeable?
It's like an inside edgeable, because you're creating that edgeable element, but it's on the inside of an aperture. So what I can do is I can pop this one in. Now this blue Centura Pearl, it is 4.5 inches, and that's because you can see it's smaller than my cardstock here. So if I pop that one right up, we're going to create a bit of a dome.
Yeah.
So if I press them in here, so if I lift that one up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate the shape of it to make it a little bit more of a dome. Pop up the wings here and then here, so we can see. Now I'm just rolling it a little bit more in my fingers, so we've got that domed effect. So you can see you've got that one. Then what I'm going to do as well, just to make it a bit easier, because I don't want to flatten the detail, I'm going to go in with my all-purpose here. I'm going to come into a bit of patterned paper, also gone around the edges roughly with a bit of the same purple. So let's hold that one in here. So let's maneuver that back. Last but not least, pop a bit of glue onto the back here. That can then go onto my card blank, and then a relatively simple but a unique shaped edgeable concept.
That's brilliant.
I would then make a box for that. Let's put another bit of wet glue here.
I did not expect you to do that for your first
demo.
on these. Yeah.
Something completely different, but not one that I want it to be overpowering and to scare you away.
No.
It is a relatively simple one. And then there we go. You can then add a sentiment onto it, you know, maybe some extra gems or embellishments. So you can see you've got that one here. So that is going to be part of the main collection. If you go for it, coming up on launch day later on today with Sarah and Ben. So that is then going to be 3 p.m. here in the UK, or for you guys stateside, of course, it's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. That is our Gemini Create a Card Scene Edge die collection. 6 in total, $64.95 for you guys here in the UK. But for you guys stateside, $74.75. Still going to be getting that discount already. You're still going to be getting your Club Inspire on top of that, and you're still going to be getting your triple points with it being Easter weekend. So it's absolutely the time to shop. And I am not surprised that John has just said in my ear they are already busy this morning, afternoon, being 23 minutes past 12 here in the UK, and already busy on the website for them ones there. So not surprised at all. So I'll do just a couple of comments. We'll go to Ben as well. He'll do a few, and we'll get set up.
No, carry on, mate.
No, you're
no, no, you, no,
on you go.
No, you do it. You do it.
No,
you,
it's
no,
all
no,
right.
you do a couple. No, it's fine. You go first.
No, you go first.
No, I'm happy to.
No.
You go.
No.
No, I want you to.
No, but I don't want to.
Okay, well, I did then. He's in right Mardy pants today, isn't he? Mardy pants. I was just going to say the other dies that you get within that collection. Your elegant butterflies. You've got your birthday party. You've also got your splendid sunflowers, your afternoon tea.
Oh, sorry, I'm not doing my job right, did I not?
Your springtime fairy and your delicate dragonflies. They're delicate dragonflies. Somebody said they were dandelions earlier on. Anyway, let me do a few comments before we move on. The Peanut Gallery. Now, thank you, Beth. We finally discovered this. Beth says on Facebook, the Peanut Gallery is a reference to the cheap seats up the top in a theatre where the hecklers sit. That would be just about right for Johnny and Charlotte, actually. We just call them the cheap seats, don't we, yeah? Yeah, welcome to the cheap
Boo,
seats.
get off the stage, boo.
And
Go present in school, boo.
Jutta on Facebook says, love the fact that you make the show a fun event. Well, it might be fun for you, Jutta, it might be fun for you. Hello from Egypt. Well, thank you, lovely to get that. I think that's the first Egyptian message that we've had there. So that's brilliant, love it. The fact that we've been watching Egypt as well, this is great. And lots of love coming in, as Craig has already alluded to, for the Creator Card seed dies. Yeah, these new Creator Card edge dies are gorgeous, says Adassa. Love that technique, love these dies, says Nefertiti. And Lakieta on Facebook says, I think I may have to add these to the stash. We'll leave a few more comments on there as well, because I know Craig wants to read a few out a little bit later on in the show. But let us remind you what else we've got on Craft Vault. Craft Vault, we are doing 3 for 2 bundles, and these embossing folders are within that deal. Super, super value for money on these. $13.98 or $19.90 is the deal. You're going to get your fresh lace, or French lace, I should say, your pretty poinsettia, and your textured swirls. And it works out that you're getting that French lace for absolutely nix, nada, nothing. It is free. $13.98 or $19.90, but apparently already limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
It won't be seen.
yes, team. So they're going to go. You've got to get in nice and quick if you want to grab them. And I tell you what, let's see them in this demo, because if they're limited, they could be selling out. So get on with it, Craig.
Do you need my glasses? Could you get any closer to that screen
Mate,
when you were reading all that detail?
The screen that I've got over this screen that I've got here is about that. It's about that big, and I can't see the big screen that we've got over that side of the TV at the best of times. So how on earth they expect me to read that? So when I see what you're seeing on TV, I've got to come to here, that close to see it. So apologies about that. Sorry about that. Can we get a bigger TV next time, please?
There we go. Just, yeah. Right, now what we're going to do, despite what Johnny said, now we're going to go to the embossing folders.
You guys.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to have a look at the, what one am I doing here? Textured swirls. What I've done here is instead of just going straight through onto cardstock, which you absolutely can do, we're going to do a bit of a letterpress technique. I absolutely adore doing this one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just having a look, and now this side is the raised area here. So what I'm going to do is the actual, what would have been the deboss side, I'm going to run my ink over the top. So this one here is the honey pot. So I'm going to pop all of my ink over the top. So if we then give that a good coverage, if I go over the top as much as I can, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my cardstock onto the non-ink side because I want to make sure that it doesn't move. So then with it being 3D, we are then going to pop our cutting plate. We're then going to bring in oh, yeah, he's making.
Just come up with an excellent idea whilst Craig's doing this. I'll tell you about this in a minute. You don't need to know about this for now.
We'll show you it just shortly. So what I'm going to do, because it's our 3D embossing folder, we need our magnetic and then we also need our plastic shim. I do like to pop my metal shim in as well, just to enhance that detail. So that one then can run all the way through. So we are then, let's have a look and see. So we've got, Katie on YouTube is saying, therapist, what do we say when we are sad? Me, add to cart. That's when she's sad, yeah. And we've got, Winnebeth is saying, the card alone should make us all add this collection to our cart. Excellent, thank you so much. I appreciate how much you liked that card. Karen Wells, Craig, you're hilarious today. Wow. See what happens when it's a weekend, well, close to a weekend, long weekend, and you're tired, and you've got your best mate back again, and the best mate's in the gallery.
You wouldn't have thought, would you? The way he's been going on, you wouldn't have thought.
No, you wouldn't have thought. You can tell though, can't you?
You're giddy, aren't you? Because it's the Easter weekend. You got the Easter weekend off.
I've got the Saturday, Sunday off.
Yeah.
I've got the Saturdays, and so I'm starting it. Do you know something really good? You know, I'm starting it today, Friday, with Ben, and then when I come back on Monday, I've got Joe as well. What a really nice way to split up the Easter weekend. It's so nice, so nice. But here we go. So let's show you. This is the deboss side. So this is what it'll look like if you were to just deboss plain piece of cardstock. But then if I flip that around, look at that.
That is stunning.
That is phenomenal, isn't it? So that is where what I have done is I have inked the deboss side of the folder, and then what it's done is it's pushed all the ink onto the flat areas, and then all of those raised areas are left crisp, clean and white. And then very quickly, now I'm not going to mat and layer this onto cardstock, but it's just to show you if you were to simply straighten the edges, and you can then pop it onto a card blank, onto a layer. This sort of one, what you can maybe do is add an aperture frame into the middle if you want with a sentiment, but you really don't need to do much at all to them. I'm not surprised, Ben, that these ones are limited stock because it's such a phenomenon. Not only is it a phenomenal deal, and what we would say is a normal folder, 2D folder, in fact it's a 3D embossing folder where you've got multitude of layers within them. It's just mind-blowing.
Absolutely, they are going to go, so if you want to make sure you can get your hands on those, get them in your basket, get them checked out. Triple points as well, don't forget, right across this weekend, and indeed today, Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday as well, because it's a bank holiday here in the UK, so it's like a long weekend here, so make sure you take advantage of those deals. And of course, you can still take, wherever you are within Club Inspire, you can still take your discount off that price on screen as well, so that's why things are flying out the door. I'll tell you more about why I've got a massive egg in the studio in just a few moments' time. But let's get on with the deals that we got in Craft Vault here, because they are flying. Next up, again on a 3 for 2 deal, we have got your gorgeous double-sided dies. These are great. Once again, you're going to get one of these for free. So you've got within this collection your falling stars, your stargazing, and your Star of Wonder. Works out that you're getting the Star of Wonder for free, but basically, if you love sort of no-nonsense crafting, if you'd like to be able to just kind of get your die through the machine and have everything that you need to create a beautiful card, this is a great collection for you, because you've got the 2 different designs on the one side that I whack it through, and as you can see here from your stargazing, you've got the 2 different cuts to be able to layer up and create some absolutely gorgeous cards. Some of these maybe, or particularly the Star of Wonder, got a bit of a Christmas theme to it, I suppose, but actually now is the time to get these sort of items when you can pick them up at such great deals. $37.98 or $44.94 is the deal on that, and triple point, don't forget as well. Your points will soon start mounting up. Just a few comments. Beverly just saying on Facebook, I've just joined this page, absolutely delightful dies, lovely demos, must-haves, and treated myself with my Mother's Day money. Knew I was keeping it for something special. Happy Easter both. Happy Easter, Beverly, thank you for that. And Wendy on Facebook says, I think I need to get my hearing checked. I thought Craig just said textured squirrels. He actually said textured swirls, but I love the way he says swirls because he rolls his R's. So he says swirls. Swirls, don't you?
Textured swirls.
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 Yeah. How do you say squirrels?
Squirrels.
Ah.
Squirrels and swirls.
Do that again.
Texture. Swirls and squirrels.
I love that. I love that a lot. And Pam just says, oh, Craig, I've just read your shirt. I cannot believe it is so funny. What does it say again? Oh, yeah, it is.
So
decent.
it says, Easter 2021, the one where I cannot believe we are still in lockdown.
There we
my
go.
Easter gift from my mum and stepdad.
Love it. Right, let's get on. Swirls and squirrels. Let's get on and see these double-sided dies in action. By the way, just as Craig's getting ready over there, don't forget, keep sending in your pictures. I will tell you for why in just a little while. But studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, we want Easter-themed pictures. So it may well be an Easter-themed project that you've made. You and the family at Easter time. Maybe you want an Easter egg hunt. Maybe you dressed up as a Easter bunny. Who knows? Get those pictures in and I will tell you why it might be worth your while in just a few moments' time. For now, let's get back to Craig and see what he's up to with these dice.
Absolutely, let's run them through. Just quickly as well, Don Barry on Facebook saying, Craig, what was the GSM you used on embossing folder, the cardstock? So that was our 300 GSM white stamping card that I used. Liz is saying, I think you guys are having a sugar rush. Have you been enjoying chocolate? We've not actually had any chocolate.
Not had any yet.
No,
cool.
Not yet.
Wait till we do.
Wait till we do.
We'll be unbearable.
Wait till we do. And Charlotte Clark on YouTube saying, got the Create a Card dies ordered with a load of laughing face emojis. Excellent. Cannot wait to see what you guys do with them once you get them home. Right, we're going to go in with our double-sided dies now. Double-sided dies, I absolutely adore these ones. Base cut and plate, I've got my mint green double-sided plate. What I'm then going to do is I've got some gold mirror card and I've also got some of our red satin card. Now if we bring in our dies, you can see this one here has got a lot of die cut detail on this side. The other side has got a lot less detail on this side here. So what I'm then going to do, so this side here with the less detail, I'm going to pop that one in red side down. Okay. And then that's going to be cutting into our layer. What doing with this one here is I'm going to use my gold now and I'm going to do gold coloured side down. We're then going to do our next mint green cardstock and then we're going to pop our top plate over the top. So not only does that then create that backdrop that's got a little bit less detail, what it also does on the other side, it creates kind of like a fine line detail. So it just brings out the depth to the image. So what we can then do is if we take these ones out, remove all of these. Now some of these you've got stars that are going to die cut out as holes. Ooh. So that's whole stars, not as in holes. Whole stars.
No.
You can then pop all these little bits out and then any bits that are still in, just use your pokey tool to take them out. But if you wanted to use this layer as a standalone layer, you absolutely could, but that is one of them.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to come along with that additional layer, which is here. And then we're going to take all of these bits out as well. Once again, you've got lots of these little stars, oh, good sizable stars in some of them, that are all die cut out. So we can pop all of these out as well. Let's get our tool just to get these remaining bits out. What I like specifically about this side, Ben, if you cut it out in black card, pop it onto white Nina card, you could use it as if it is a stamping line, a black stamping line.
Oh yeah,
So you could then colour in all your stars if you want to. So there's lots of different ways that you can do it other than just die cutting and layering your cardstock. Bring in your inks, or what you could even do is bring in your glitter markers and start to colour in with your glitter markers. But then
we've got those later on as well,
we
haven't
do
we?
indeed.
Colour me happy.
Absolutely, we do. Can't wait to get my hands on them to have a proper play. So what we can then do is we can bring this back layer in, and then we can then pop that straight over the top, and it creates an accent all the way around the backdrop dies, so we can see how well that, oh, he's getting close to the TV.
I just want to see what you've done, because it's a small TV this side. That is beautiful. I love the colours there.
It's
great.
nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I bring in a bit of white so we can see underneath.
Yeah.
So you've got the red layer, you've got your gold layer, which just creates an accent. But you could have had that is the gold and that is the red. Any colour, could be glitter card, doesn't have to be like a smooth card, a mirror card, or anything like that. Bring in any of your other ones. Maybe a matte layer for your card blank, a sentiment along the bottom. But with these ones here, with the double-sided, it's one pass. You don't need to do anything extra to them if you don't want to. Simply cut them, simply matte and then layer them, and then there is your card with maybe a sentiment or something.
Super duper, and of course don't forget you're going to get 3 lots of those today. If you haven't yet got your double-sided plates, you will need to add those into your basket. I think we've got both sizes in stock for you on the website, so make sure you grab those if you haven't got them already. But it is on a 3 for 2. As we said, you're getting your Star of Wonder for free, you've got your stargazing, and you've also got your gorgeous festive ornaments as well. And don't forget, even though it is a 3 for 2, you've still got your triple points as well. That's right across the weekend, so you can get yourself up that Club Inspire ladder and be saving more as you shop. We're still after your pictures. More about that I'll tell you a little bit later on.
Whoa, wait a minute. What have they just said in my ear?
Well, I was just about to get onto that. We're going to do there's another takeover thing. Because we obviously, I don't know if you saw this, but a couple of weeks ago, Sarah's son Charlie did a takeover here on Wake Up Call. You remember that, Craig, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it was. Let me just say the viewing figures. They went sky high. The figures. Wow. So the guys, the bosses, sort of had a bit of a chat and thought, how can we get the figures to go again? So his brother's going to do a little piece, if that's okay.
No. Have I got any choice?
No, you haven't. This is. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Oliver, Sarah's son, with a little bit of a crafty takeover. Have a look at this.
Not having.
I'm going to show you how to make Easter cards.
Mummy's got all the stuff ready.
Yeah.
We'll cut out all the circles.
First, you have to stick the big black hole
Do you want to use our glue?
onto the paper.
So this is the hole, because, oh, not too much, Pet.
Like this, in the middle.
Back in the middle.
Like that. And stick this onto
Lisa as well. Lily shows us where.
the bottom. Right there. Like that. Then get these 2 little bits.
What's them bits?
And then stick these and stick this. I can hear the movie going.
Tell me behind it.
Stick this on here, like that. Then this here.
I've done your sentiment for you.
Take this off here. Then stick it here,
Yeah.
like that.
No,
And then
upside down.
the little pom-pom goes in the middle,
Oh, use your tacky glue for the pom-pom. That's it.
like this. And then stick it on, like that.
Oh, that's a bit easy.
Then looks like this. And that's how you make an Easter card.
I like that. I thought that was brilliant. How's about that? That was great, wasn't it? Wake up call with Oliver there. A bit of a takeover. The kids taking over again. I know how much you enjoyed the takeover last time with Charlie. Now Oliver's having a go as well. I like it. I love this when the kids get crafted. Maybe get my Daisy involved and my George to come and do some more takeovers, because it seems that you're absolutely loving it when these youngsters come in and take over Craig's show. They're loving it, Craig, aren't they?
Get them in. You've got 45 minutes to fill the show. There's no point in me doing any more.
Oh!
You want someone else? You want to replace me? Go for it.
No, we don't want to replace you. Just it's nice to see isn't it? To see the kids crafting different segments and, you know, they're in fun and stuff, you know.
If you like them that much, just get them in more. Change it. Wake up call with Oliver if you want. 45 minutes to go, like I say. I'll just watch. Don't need me now.
Gilmore says, the boys are adorable, aren't they, Gilmore? Aren't the little, they are adorable, Oliver and Charlie. Rebecca saying, oh, look at Oliver and Charlie. And Donna on Facebook saying, Oliver is a natural. Such a great demo, thank you. Absolutely love that. Let us know how much you loved the takeover from the boys, Oliver and Charlie. Let us know how much you loved it in the comments, and we'll forward those comments on to Craig. Right, just very quickly, the reason, if you're wondering a minute ago, what on earth is going on? Why has Ben brought in a massive egg? Because what we're going to do over the course of this weekend, we're going to pop all of our show winners' names into this egg. So we're asking you basically to send in an Easter picture. So send it in to us, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. We will pick a picture at random to be shown on the screens. If it's your picture, we will write your name onto a piece of paper and we will place it inside our egg. All of the names at the end of the weekend will be in the egg. We'll draw one out at random during Monday Makers, and somebody will bag themselves £50 or $50 to spend with us here. Yes way.
Wow.
It is an excellent prize, Craig. It's a cracking competition.
What an extravagant amount that you could be winning.
Extravagant amount. I love that. I'm not yoking, Johnny. Get your pictures in, and your name could be in the air. Producer Johnny says he can't believe the prize. He is shell-shocked. That's enough of those egg puns for now. My head's feeling a little bit scrambled. Right, let us move on and have a look at what's going to be coming up a little bit later on, because 7 o'clock UK time, it's Colour Me Happy. And how cool is this? It's going to be me and Craig. Now, you don't see Craig very often on Colour Me Happy. But coming up on that show, he is going to be playing around with these glitter markers. So glad that we've got these on for you. And again, £32 or $48 is the deal. 18 of these in total, saving over 10%. And of course, you're going to get triple points on that as well. So if you pay full price, what's that? 32, 64, 96 points you'd be getting if you pick those up today. So yeah, Craig will be demonstrating those. And in fact, we thought we'd have a little bit of a sneak peek at those right now. Now, you were saying earlier on, Craig, that you're looking forward to demoing with these. Why specifically do you like these, the glitter pens so much?
Straight away, because they are glitter markers. Now, what you're going to find, if I bring in my set just now, so these have got more of a fine bullet tip. You know, if you've got your glitter or your sparkle pens, you know, they're more of a flexible nib. So these ones here, you've got that stronger bullet point onto each end of these ones here. But because these are water-based, now if you do look out there on the market at other glitter markers, you are very much, you know, you're stuck to being able to do one thing, and that's color direct. These are water-based, which means you can start to do all your, you know, blending and shading and get that pinpoint detail. So what I'm going to do is start with coming up on Colour Me Happy as well, actually, is we've got a selection of stamps.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use one of them, and I think with the glitter markers, it's going to be so good to be using...
Oh, the unicorn!
The unicorn.
From the glitter marker collection, isn't it?
Yeah, yep. It's going to be really good to use this one, so I thought, let's go for it. So, glitter markers, and it is water-based, which means you're going to be using watercolour card and waterproof ink pad because it's water-based. So what we're going to do is, I like to use my large stamping platform now. We're going to go in, we're going to press over the top into place here. So what we can do is we can go in with our ink. I'm using Flagstone with this one here and stamping this one on. So let's stamp this, give this a good coverage. Just, I know it goes without saying, Ben, but how fun is it to have Oliver and Charlie part of the show?
I think
such a blast.
Do you know what I love, and we should definitely try and do more of them. I love these like pre-recorded little features, especially with the kids. I'm off next week, so I'll try and do some crafting with my Daisy and get her on as well, because she's always on about wanting to come in the studios and do a little bit.
Good.
So maybe if we pre-recorded something, I could get her doing a bit of Easter craft maybe as well, or as I say, we've still got your Gemini MIDI at home actually, so we can do some crafting with
told you, keep a hold of it.
Oh, thanks.
Keep a hold of it.
You're the best.
But do you know what I think as well was good with having Oliver on is, I don't think Sarah will mind me saying this, Charlie is a real bubbly, outgoing kind of wee dude. You know, Oliver's a little bit more shy. He's maybe, you know, a wee bit treating himself. So it was so good to actually see him doing that video and doing that crafty video within that VT there.
No, it is great, and you know from what Sarah says as well, the boys love to craft along. They've got their own pens and things, haven't they? They love to colour with as well, so it's great. Crafters of the future, mate. You know?
Absolutely, yeah. And, you know, we used to see the boys quite a lot in here. Obviously, over the last, 12 months, 18 months, we've not really seen them much because, obviously, everything going on in distancing and that. So it's going to be good to see the boys coming back in more because they love crafting. They love playing away in between shows.
How amazing in the years to come as Crafters TV evolves. Imagine if we could have Oliver and Charlie working here, and then I get my Daisy in, for example. My George is he's getting really interested in graphic design and things like that, and he said, I said, potentially, you work hard at school, could be a job here later on. We could have all of our families working in here. Keep it. Can you imagine? Business. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
That'd be so good.
Amazing.
I'll still be the single one with no kids.
No, you won't.
No, it would be, wouldn't it? That would be so good if that worked out. How well would that be?
Yeah, you and I would be
one day.
The grumpy old men.
yeah. We'll still be here with our canes and
Zimmer frames,
yeah. Hearing aids.
Pardon?
Hearing aids.
Pardon?
Going right up to the screen because we can't read it.
All right.
So what I'm going to do...
I'll be using binoculars by that time, that age.
What I'm going to do is start with, I'm going to go and colour direct.
Yeah.
Now this one here, it needs primed. What that means is the nib is completely clear, so it's been unused. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them a shake. We're going to get that ball bearing inside, just getting all that fine glitter inside, working its way around. And once it's right, it's not a coarse glitter, it's going to be nice and smooth. And then what we're going to do is, I'm going to come on to my cardstock, and I'm wondering, Charlotte, if we can get relatively close. Oh, fab. Awesome. So what I'm going to do in a moment is, you're going to see this just in a second. So what I can do is, I'm then going to start to, I'm pressing or pumping. So I'm pressing there. Oh, let's see how that flows through.
Oh yeah, right to the nib.
So just a couple of times, and then that starts to give you that flow. Now I've got one more, I think, that I can do. Yep. So let's do this one as well. So we're just going to give it just a wee bit of a quick shake. I would give it maybe a bit longer than I'm already doing now. But what we can then do is come back in, and then we're going to press it onto our card just a couple of times. You'll start to see the ink flowing through. So keep going, and then you see it starting to go now. And then as it comes to the tip, then what you can then do is you can then start to colour.
Yeah.
So you get that fine bullet tip. So straight away we can go in direct to wherever we're wanting to colour. And even when it's wet, the coating that you get, the sparkle that you get just looks absolutely phenomenal. And I like having that real sturdy bullet nib. You know, with all our other pens, you know, it's kind of like brush nibs or your soft nibs that you've got within this one. This is a more controllable bullet nib. So I'm going to go into this bit here. Then what I'm going to do, and it's something that you don't see with other glitter markers out in the market. What I'm going to do is let's go into this one here. Now I'm going to do a little bit more pressing action, pumping action onto my glass mat so I can get the glitter just flowing through onto my mat. You could be using your craft mat as well if you wanted to. I've got my water brush, but you could be using your paintbrush with water. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and then I'm going to start to basically watercolour with glitter markers. Now, you know, let that sink in for a moment. Watercolour with glitter markers. Absolutely incredible that you're able to do that. So I'm going to keep going back in, and then we're going to pull all that colour out, and then let it dry just that little bit longer, and then what you can do is you can go back in and add a bit more intensity when it comes to the shading. And then even then, if you wanted to, you can still go in. Let's just pick this one here. Let's go into the very tip, and then we can then start to drag all of that glitter marker. And what will happen as well, you know, it does dilute it very, very slightly, but even that full coverage that you've just coloured, as it dries, you'll still get that element of sparkle from the glitter coming through. But whether it is direct onto your cardstock, whether you are doing your watercolouring from your glass mat, or whether you are going direct onto the card and then pulling it out, doesn't matter, you're still able to get that phenomenal intensity of colour. That is so that set I used was the cool elements here. You're getting the cool elements, you're getting the neon lights, absolutely awesome with all of these neon lights, and then your vibrant florals. So you got 6 within each pack there, so you're getting 18 pens in total, £32 here in the UK, $48 for you guys stateside. You are getting a saving of 10%, even although they've not been seen since December, and you're still getting your tripper points on top of that, including still getting your Club Inspire on top of that as well. So get them into your basket, get them checked out, because they even sold out, I believe, I think Johnny said the same as well. I believe they sold out on the first day as well. Certainly, not only here at Crafters TV, but on Shopping TV here in the UK as well, it also sold out. So get your hands on them while you can. If you do want to see a little bit more about them, then I cannot wait till later on today, where I'm going to be back with Ben on Colour Me Happy, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, or 11 a.m. Pacific Time, where we're going to get all sparkly again, going to get all glittery and sparkly and colory. We're going to get bright anyway when it comes to colouring. Maybe Ben will do a bit of colouring.
Oh, I'll do a bit of colouring.
Yeah.
I'm quite enjoying doing a few of these little crafty bits and pieces with you guys. So yeah, I'm up for that. I'll do a bit of colouring later on. Lots of love coming in for the show. Lots of love coming in for Oliver and Charlie as well. But Kathy's saying, no one can replace our hottest Scotty. We love you, Craig. Val's saying, oh, we love you, Craig. And Debbie just saying, Oliver and Charlie are so cute, but no one can replace you, Craig. All right. Calm down, everybody. Good morning, everyone, says Aisha. So great that I didn't miss Wake Up with Oliver. So adorable. And Tansy Pansy on YouTube says, the yoke will be on you, Ben, if you say any more about eggs. All right, I'll crack on. Lynn also saying, Ben, it would be lovely to see Daisy doing one of the kids' crafty takeovers. Yeah, well, I'll ask her next week. I'm off next week. I'll ask her. I'll get her on. Right, let's show you some more goodies that we've got. It is our 3 for 2 on Craft Vault, don't forget. And I have thoroughly enjoyed bringing to you over the course of the last few weeks. Collections from Nitwit. This is from the Bloom with Grace collection, and what I love about this is that you've got so much when it comes to craftability here. You're going to get with this your decoupage topper pad, your die cut topper pad, and you've got your 3D collage glue as well. So basically it works out that you are getting the 12x12 and your glue, and you get your 6x6 for free. What I would say with this is you've got 48 sheets there of your florals, so it's so easy to use, all die cut and ready to go. If you've never decoupaged before, it's all numbered up for you, so it could not be any more simple than that. And the actual 12x12 pad, if I just very quickly show you through here, again, this is unbelievable because there's so many die cuts in here and like designs that you've never seen before. I love the fact that you've got these swans and butterflies in here with the gorgeous floral detailing inside. You've got tags in here. You've got the ability to be able to kind of decoupage these up should you want to. You've got almost like full cards there as well with frames and more sentiments in here. There's just page after page, little tags. Of all of these amazing die cut toppers. You've got little borders in there. It really is stunning, and I love this. The alphabet you've got again with all of that floral detailing, and as we get to the front, you've even got the alphabet, and you've got those gorgeous little sort of button die cut toppers as well. It's a phenomenal set, it really is, and so much craftability. And then of course, if you're going to be doing that decoupage work, you're going to be wanting your 3D glue to be able to work with it, and that's the actual glue kit itself, of course, with the syringe and the corned beef key that you get in there as well. Who was it who called it that, and it's now stuck in my mind? Was that Jan? The little key that you've got to roll the glue on so it doesn't get stuck. It's a great deal. I'm just looking over the other side of the studio and the small TV screen. $22.48 or $29.90 is the deal. You're getting your 6x6 for free. And don't forget, you're getting triple points on all of that as well, which is just simply amazing. Let's have a look at this in more detail with your man to my left, Mr. Craig. Lovely set this, isn't it?
Such a lovely set, yeah. When I was lucky enough to launch it, first of all on HSN, and the actual main bundle that came originally sold out even before we went live. That's how much you guys absolutely adore it. Also, just to say, is I use that little key for my toothpaste, you know, just to get all the dregs out of the toothpaste.
Yeah, good idea.
I do that. Just a couple of quick questions here. So we've got Eleanor Jones on Facebook is saying, I have a question about the Gemini Pro. I was wondering if I can use my Gemini Junior double-sided plates in with my Gemini Pro, or should I just use my Gemini Junior? Yes, you can do. Although your Gemini Pro plates are huge, as long as you layer your Gemini Junior double-sided die plate with your cardstock, your die, and then the next one, absolutely you can do. So yeah, do it that way if you want. You can be doing that. And then also we've got, oh, it wasn't a question, but it was just something I wanted to pick up that Michelle Parsons on YouTube said, and it's absolutely why I certainly like to fly the flag for us guys on crafting. Michelle's put, what I like about Sarah sharing her boys with us all is that's making crafting more acceptable, a unisex hobby. It's not just for the ladies anymore, love all the guys as well. Absolutely. I think it's fair to say in the past it was, you know, maybe kind of thought of, you know, a lot of the girls, women out there would do a lot of paper crafting. So many guys, certainly nowadays as well, absolutely fire the fags for all the guys as well, and boys that are doing crafting. We need more of us to be doing it more, that's for sure. So thank you for mentioning that one, Michelle. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at our Nitwit Bloom. So this is our Grace Topper collection here. So what we've got within these ones is we've got die cut toppers, we've got numbers, we've got tags, we've got border strips, we've got all these additional little verses in here. So much that you can be making with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this bit out to start with. So let's move that out the way. And then what they've done in Nitwit, what they don't like to waste any space. So even all these bits here, they've made them usable by popping all these in as well. And I love how they've got little verses like, it takes grace to always be kind, always be graceful. How nice is that? really nice saying. It's not one of those over-the-top gushy ones, but it's do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. The sickly sweet ones.
You read ones in the card shops, and you're like, really?
Yeah.
You're really?
Too gushy.
Like, ugh.
Yeah.
So it's really nice ones when it comes to these. However, what we're also giving you, no shock that I absolutely love all of these. These are your decoupage pads. Do you want a bit of a tease? Now, unfortunately you're not here, Ben.
Oh well, don't. If I'm going to get upset about it, then I don't know what's the tease.
Die cuts.
Yeah.
Slash decoupage.
Yeah.
Slash launch day.
Yeah.
Slash Tuesday. Slash hunky dory.
Oh, slash not going to be here. Slash on holiday. Slash I won't be doing it. Slash I'm a bit jealous about that.
And do you know something as well? You will be. You will be.
Oh, what?
Because like you out there, I'm a crafter and I buy stuff. Hunky Dory recently launched a collection called Animal Kingdom that I just fell in love with. So I bought it of my own pennies. I made a card with it the other night, came into the office to an email saying, we've got that same collection on launch day next week. Beyond excited. When you see the images, go across onto my Facebook and I've got a picture of the pandas that I made a card. It's actually through on my desk. It's phenomenal. Eastern Promise, decoupage pads as well. There is so much within the full show, jam-packed full of new items. And there was a couple of times I had to double check the price as well because I was like, no way.
Do you know
That's
what?
True.
That is going to be busy because I lose track of time, but I think it was a couple of 3 weeks back, wasn't it, when we did the Hunky Dory cartload. And I think everybody now is in love with Hunky Dory and all of the different ideas that they bring to us. So if you loved that cartload and you picked up some of the deals and you're now using those kits, make sure you join. So that's you and Joe on Tuesday, will it be?
Tuesday, yep, launch day. It's going to be so good. Really looking forward to that one as well. And brand new paper pads. Well, paper pads, cardstock, adorable, scoreable. I've been doing little teases in my demos as of late, so you certainly don't want to miss that one. But that is Tuesday. We're still in the here and now. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of our cardstock from our 12 by 12 paper pads, Everyday Brights, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tape runner and we're going to pop this one on. Now I am going to use glue gel because that's what you get within the set. You know, hold no secret, I usually use your foam pads, but you can equally use glue gel. And I always say, if you are a new crafter and you like the thought of glue gel, decoupage, glue gel is always your best friend because it's you're able to move the layers. It's not set in stone permanent. So what I'm going to do here is you can start to bend them slightly if you want. I don't use the syringe that you get within the set. It's just something that I never do. I always just use my poke tool and I lay it onto my raised area. So I don't always put it on all the parts. I put it towards the center. So then you've still got the free flowing movements all the way around. So I'm pressing this in. The reason glue gel is good for a new beginner or anyone that's not very comfortable or confident at getting it lined up is you've still got that maneuverability now. You can lift it higher if you want. You can push it down lower if you want. You know, you can tie it in a bow if you want. You can throw it over your shoulder if you want. Any of these different ways. Same with this next one here. We can then add some more.
I was just trying to remember what you were singing there, but it's just coming to my head.
Yeah.
Yep. Very good.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
It was
good for me.
Yeah, it was good.
Layer over the top. Now this is the point people struggle with foam pads because you have to get it direct straight on straight away, whereas you've got that option to maneuver it. The only downside, what's not even a downside I suppose, with your glue gels, you do have to let it dry. If you've got that time, then that's not an issue.
How long?
It's kind of steady dry within about half an hour.
Yes.
However, to be rock solid dry, I would leave it overnight, and then that's when I would post it.
So postage dry overnight, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. So if I pop this last one in, and in a past demo over the last few weeks or months, Yes, you get the, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, but you can start doing all your fussy cutting and cutting in additional layers, and you can make it really fuller if you want. For instance, you could take another one of these sheets, because you've got 48 sheets in total, so you could take another one of these ones, and you could start to fussy cut all these additional leaves and these buds, and start adding more depth. Straight onto a card blank with a sentiment on the bottom, and that's all that you need to do. But if I lift it up so you can see you've got the depth there, but even from up above, if I push it, so this is where the glue gel is beneficial, you can do your different layers. So you can make it smaller if you want by pushing down on it, or you can go higher if you want to pull it up. But that is just one of hundreds and hundreds of ways, styles and looks that you can create your decoupage and paper pad.
And don't forget, with this collection particularly, you've got so many of these die cuts. You know, with the 6x6 pad itself, you can create so many different florals, and then you've got all of the die cut toppers within the 12x12 pad too. It's a fantastic collection. Great as well if you are just starting out, and the fact that you've got your 3D collal kit as well just makes this so usable. $22.48 or $29.90 is the deal on that, less your 20% if you're platinum, and of course triple points for everybody. More of your comments to come, and we'll come back to chatting about how you could win some money to spend with us this weekend too. But if you are quite new to us and you're thinking to yourself, what's he keep going on about? If you're in the club, if you're in Club Inspire, if you're a platinum member, here's a video which will explain everything that you need.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the Crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
Thank you for all the lovely comments coming in. Thank you for all the awesome tips. Michelle says, loving those sparkle pens there. Coming up, of course, later on Colour Me Happy. Eleanor saying, thank you, Craig, for answering my questions about using my double-sided junior plates in the Pro. I appreciate your help with this. And Gilmore just saying on YouTube, if I can get my hubby to craft, then I can justify my ever-growing CC craft warehouse. Lots of love, by the way, about the Hunky Dory collection, which I know is coming up on Tuesday. Gilmore just saying, I love the pandas in that collection, Craig. That will be my first ever Hunky Dory purchase. Yes.
Saying it's Good Friday.
Right.
And there's actually no one in the office.
Right. Ah, that's brilliant.
So this is, so I made this at home last week, and I'll maybe recreate the style because I have used a few of my own embellishments at home. So this is a sort of image wildlife-wise. So it's not cartoony, it's not character cutesy. It's kind of like real-to-life artwork.
It's photographic, that.
It is, isn't it? So that's one of what you can expect to see when it comes to the wildlife. There's flamingos, there's tigers, there's lions, elephants, all that sort of things within them. So I thought let's do a cheeky tease to show you if you've not seen Facebook.
Talking of cheeky teases as well, don't forget we've got the giant Easter egg here. Keep sending in your pictures, because what we're doing during each show is we are picking one of your pictures at random. It needs to be Easter themed. Okay, so it might be an Easter make, it might be you and the kids on an Easter egg hunt, it might be you stuffing your face with Easter chocolate. I don't know. As long as it's Easter themed, send the pictures in, and we'll pick one at random. We'll pick one at random, and whoever gets picked will go into this Easter egg. And on Monday Makers, from all of the winners over the course of the weekend, we will draw out one person's name to stand the chance of winning £50 or $50 to spend with us here at Crafters TV. Don't drop it, whatever you do, because that's a very expensive egg. It's like one of those Fabergé eggs. Right, let us reel back to what is coming up on launch day at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Hugely busy for this collection already. We have got the brand new launch of the creator cards. You saw a little bit of a sneaky peek of these earlier on with Craig, but this collection, brand new, loads of you already going for it. $64.95 or $74.75. There are 6 elements in total with this collection, and it's kind of, combined, I think, 2 of your sort of favourite things that we have here at Crafters TV, and the fact that you've got that creator card design, but you've got that edge on it as well. So it's the ability to be able to make the elegant butterflies, the birthday party, the splendid sunflowers, the afternoon tea, your springtime fairy, and your delicate dragonflies as well. Brand new. You've got the discount already, plus your Club Inspired discount and triple points. Why would you not want to buy this? And of course, triple points right across the website over the course of the weekend. People are going nuts for this already, aren't they?
They really, really are. Well, you were going over that, Ben. I was looking at them again on the screen in front of me, and I'm just thinking that, and Johnny will be able to relate to this one. Even going back 2.5 years, you think at the Edgeables that we used to do at Crafters Companion, and I'm saying that because I wasn't with the company at the time. I was at home watching, buying as well. Now, they were lovely, the Edgeables, but they were really, really simple. A couple of swirls, a couple of maybe die cut bits, and that was it. Now look at them. Again, if we can have a look at that, Charlotte, on the screen, you can see, look at the depth, the imagery, they now pop out as well. You've got that reverse as if it's cutting in and cutting out. Really have gone to above and beyond in such a relatively small space of time. 2.5 years when it comes to things like this. Isn't that much of a time difference at all. So you really can, or we really can, go all out. And that's down to Leanne and the product development team. But what we're going to do is let's do another bit of a different style for this one. So what I've done is I've got my white smooth stamping card, 7 by 11 inches. And what I've done is I have scored halfway at 5.5. Now, what I've done is I've done it with a pencil line here. If you were to do it with an actual score line, what will end up happening is you'll be left with a score line all the way throughout. So do it with a pencil line first of all. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the sunflower here. And then at this point, what I'm doing is at the edge of each die, so similar to, well, not similar, exactly the same as the one I done earlier in all the dies. Yeah. All these bits here on the outside die cuts out and all of this stays in place. So what I'm going to do is I know at the bottom there and there, that's where the die ends. So I'm going to pop that just so it's sitting on my pencil line. And then I'm going to bring in my low tack tape, and I've got a not funny feeling, I know I'm going to have to quickly jump across to my large Gemini because it, just a little bit too big, but I've got my large one here. Now, of course, I know like Sarah and that'll say, well, that's why they always use their large Gemini, so they don't need to worry about chopping machines. I don't need to go on about how much I love my Junior and why I just use my Junior. But as you can see there, it's nothing just to change it over if you need be. So what I'm going to do now is I've got my base cutting plate, I need my other cutting plate, and I also need my plastic and magnetic plate. So let's set these ones in. I'm going to run this one through. See, while we're here as well, what I'm going to do is if I bring in my double-sided Junior plates,
So as this comes in, when we had that question about using the junior with the pro plates,
Oh, yeah.
what I'll do is I'll kind of show you, but instead of obviously the pro plates, we'll use the large ones instead. So what I'm going to do is if I just remove my die cut for now. Now, yes, these are our A4 plates, Ben. However, if you imagine if that was our A3 plates or our 12 by 12 plates, you can use your junior plates. It doesn't matter. As long as you've got the right sandwich, which is, I like that. So base cutting plate, 2 double-sided, and then your top plate. It doesn't really matter. Long as you've got these two, which is the key important bit, you can absolutely use your humongous plates with your junior double-sided. It's not going to be an issue, and it's still going to die cut perfectly.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good opportunity there just to show that. So if I set these out the way now, let's bring back in our die. So you'll be able to see, if I take my packaging away, let's remove that one. All of this now has die cut, and this is what we would say is a pencil line. So if I can, I'm going to kind of tip, you can kind of just see.
Oh, yeah.
All of that has die cut. I'm going to bring in my tool now, as well as my brush. I'm then going to take all of these bits out now. So let's take all of these, carefully peel that away, go back in, take these remaining bits out. And I'm such a big fan of white on white, and these would absolutely blow your mind if you simply make white on white cards. But we are, for the sake of the show, I'm still going to add some colour so that you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to pop these bits out here. If you're looking for an accessory tool set where you've got poke tools, your distress tool, your blending tool, some adhesives, what I'm on the show yesterday as part is the Craft Along toolkit. They are still on the website, so it's worth checking that out while you get your double points, because you can never
Triple
go...
points.
Triple points, sorry. Gosh, excuse me. Triple points.
Yeah.
Triple
Don't
points.
want to do you out of the points.
Absolutely not. You get all-purpose, you get tacky glue, you get 2 poke tools, you get a blending tool, blending foams, and there's a couple other things as well, so check them out on the website. So if I take all these bits out the way now, so you can see that pencil line. If I had scored my cardstock first, that score line would run all the way through and it would ruin it.
Yeah.
So at least now all that we need to do is take a rubber and just rub out that pencil line. But what I need to do first of all is let's come back in with our scoreboard. Could be our Ultimate Pro or Box Maker, anything like that. And then we're gonna pick a line. There's not a specific ones, but what I want to do is I want to score down from the end of my card just to the end of that die cut piece here, and then I'm going to do the same down here. So all that I need to do from the end of my card to where my die ends, so we can then score that one. Let's take this part. I'm then going to fold it over, so we've now got our top fold edgeable, but however it could be sideways if you wanted to. So then what I'm also going to do is let's bring in some lemon tonic. This is another bit where I'm going to be a little bit careful and hold down the surrounding parts. So there's that one. I'm going to open it because I don't want ink onto the back here. Let's do a little bit here. And what you'll have seen with the inking with the first demo, inking on this one, Ben, I'm not being overly precise. I'm being quick. And that's what's good about this is you don't have to be precise.
Yeah.
You get a real organic kind of look within these ones. So that was lemon tonic, and now I've gone in with honey pot into the centre.
I just think watching you make these, they're just so amazing, because the fact that you've got the creator card, you've got so much of the portion of the die cut within the card,
Yeah.
and then the edgeable there as well. So we've combined like two of our most amazing products into this one super product, really, haven't we?
Exactly.
It's so clever.
And for me, nothing would faze me from, and it's not even fussy cutting.
No.
It's simply just going all the way around. Maybe you want to do a pencil line first to follow, but then that's going to be your separate topper then.
Oh,
so
fine, yeah.
You've got that option if you want to do the topper. So what I'm doing is let's do very quickly there. Now I am being quick on purpose. You could take a little bit more time. However, I am doing it on purpose so that you can see you still get a really good look and effect. So let's move these ones out of the way. I'm going to go back again just quickly, and let's really intensify that top leaf. That one as well. And let's do this one. So then what I can do is I've got a piece of cardstock, another piece of white smooth stamping card, also 7 by 4.5. And what I've done is I've scored in at 1/2 inch, and I've also scored in at 2.5 inches. So this is going to create our stopper, not our stopper, our stepper. I'm going to pop adhesive strip here. I'm then going to pop that just along the bottom. If you want to tuck it in instead, you can do, but I'm going to pop it on the fold along the bottom here. Press that one in. Let's burnish that down a little bit more so that we've got a nice smooth stepper. We can come in here, always burnish it to make sure it's going to stand neat and tidily. What I've then doing is bringing in a sentiment stamp that I've already done and a panel that I've already done. So let's bring this one in to finish off, layer it up, and you don't need to do much at all to it.
No.
Other than the white cardstock, bit of pattern, a bit of texture card. Yes, I've got a sentiment as well.
I love the fact that you've gone on the top with this too.
Yeah.
I always think on the side, but like the top looks brilliant.
And you get away with that straight away. What you may think is, yes, it's an Edgeable, it's the sunflower, so you would have to do it that way. But there's nothing stopping you having it that it's on its side, like you can see. Let's bring in ribbon that we can see here. Now look at that. How lovely is that card there? Really nice and simple along the front, but then what you're doing is you're finishing it along the top here as well. So as myself and Ben was saying, that you can do them different ways. You can do them the sidewell, edgeables, cut into them, chop of them. You can then actually fussy cut all the way around as well. I'm not surprised. What was that, a 5th, Johnny, did you say? 5th already of the launch day stock. We've not even touch upon the show, as in it's not until 3 o'clock here UK time. That's just one of the 6 sets that you're going to be getting within launch day. So that's your Gemini Create a Card Scene Edge die collection. As I say, 6 packs in total here. $64.95 for here in the UK. For you guys stateside, it's going to be $74.75. You guys across in Europe, just go across to your website .eu. So it's either crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu. That is your price. You're still going to get your triple points on top of that. You're still going to get your Club Inspire on top of that as well. And it is a launch day, and you're still getting that saving even on top of that. It's a win-win today, absolutely. If you are one of those that are tuning in on Easter weekend, and some of you that are maybe not, those that are tuning in, you are going to be the lucky ones, because I don't know how long these are going to last, Ben.
Well, seriously, if you look at it, 20% of the stock has gone. We've not even started the show. I think more will go before we start the show. So expect we could be starting the show maybe 30%, 33, 40% of the stock gone. If you've got these in your baskets now, check them out, and then you can enjoy the show with me and Sarah a little bit later on. But yeah, $64.95 or $74.75. You get within that, of course, the elegant butterflies, those gorgeous sunflowers. You've got birthday party, afternoon tea, springtime fairy, and delicate dragonflies. Loads of you already telling me that you're shopping. I've ordered the dragonfly and the fairies. It says treasure heart. I didn't see the birthday cake one, says Rosalind. Now I need this set. Michelle's saying, I just thought about buying 2 of these creator card dies, but want the free shipping. And I know I'll just come back and buy the rest later anyway. So I might as well buy them all now. It's a great way to do it, because you know that you will, guaranteed, you'll come in, you'll buy a couple of these and you'll go, oh, they're really cool, I want the rest. And then you'll end up spending more money than you need to. So get those deals now whilst you can. Michelle just saying, I can see more opportunities for paper piecing with these dies. And Nefertiti just saying, really enjoying all these launch day products over the past month. All so amazing. Make sure you grab them, and make sure you're with me and Sarah 3 o'clock UK time for the launch. Now, let's wrap up Craft Vault, because Craft Vault, we have had 3 for 2 deals for you. Lots of you have been taking advantage of these deals First up, we have got the ink pad, the Spectrum Noir ink pad collection. So with this, you're getting your 30 sheets of black paper. You're then going to get your metallic ink pad included too, and that stamp set. And the way that it works out for you is you're getting the stamp set for free, $14.98 or $22.90 is the deal on that. And all of this still on triple points for you as well. Now, those 3D embossing folders, again, we saw a quick demo with those a little bit earlier on with Craig. You're going to get 3 there. The French lace you're getting for free. You also get the pretty poinsettia and your textured swirls. They're flying out the door, let me just tell you. Not much stock left on those. Super limited now, actually, because we took those limited about an hour ago. They will go. $13.98. We're down to single figures, I tell you. We're down to single figures in stock if you want to get those. $19.90 is the deal if you're shopping with us in the US. The double-sided dies as well. Again, on a 3-for-2 deal, works out that you're going to get the Star of Wonder for free. $37.98 or $44.94, saving £20 or almost $25. And then the Knitwit collection, this is stunning. And again, if you are someone perhaps who's just getting into crafting, you want an easy in, these sets are great because you've got, well, pretty much everything you need there, really. Get yourself some card blanks and then get decoupaging away. You've got your 12x12 sheet pad, which is stunning. And then you've got your 6x6 floral decoupage pad as well. And the fact that we're giving you the 3D Collal glue kit is amazing. $22.48 or $29.90, and it works out that you're going to be getting the smaller pad for free. Wow, what a show. If you've got anything in your basket, then make sure you do check it out, particularly, as I say, if you've been shopping ahead, pre-buying the brand new launch day goodies, get those checked out as well, because you know what will happen later on. You'll go away before that show, you'll forget to buy, and then you'll join us halfway through and stock will be flying out, and then there'll be a mass scramble. So get it now whilst you can, and you can enjoy the show later on. Right, I believe Craig has some good news for someone who's been sending in Easter pics. What we're doing over the course of the weekend is asking for you to send in your Easter-related pictures. So it might be an Easter-related card, might be you on a Easter holiday, might be on an Easter egg hunt, whatever it might be. Send in those pictures during the shows. We will pick somebody at random each show to potentially win a prize.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you ready for this winner? So the first winner, Adriana, check, look, oh look.
Cute.
So that is our little niece called Scarlett. Oh my gosh, isn't that cuteness overload?
Wow.
Oh, look.
Seriously cute. I love that.
Cute. Oh, that is so cute as well. The like Easter colours, the little Easter in the hair. Oh, absolutely lovely. So cute. Rightio. So Adriana, your name is going to be in this egg, and then you never know, your name might be drawn on Monday, where you can win that little bit of a goodie pack when it comes to Crafter's Companion to spend on our website. But that's not your only chance. Keep the pictures coming in. We've still got another full day of Crafters TV and also a full weekend. So as I say, do get them coming in. Huge thank you to Ben for popping in on Wake Up Call. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
You're going to be back in the next show with Sarah with the launch days.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a good one. So then I'm going to be back with Colour Me Happy. But do you know what? Before I say, well, goodbye, because I'm going to be back, I am back, Colour Me Happy, but I'll be back same time on Monday for Wake Up Call. But if you want to see what else is coming up later on today, have a look at this.
Oh, hello there. What an exciting day it is today coming up on Crafters TV. 3 p.m. today here in the UK. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. You're going to want to join us for launch day with the brand new Scene Edgeables. There's going to be loads of fantastic projects created. Then later, Colour Me Happy. And it is a super glittery one. We've got those new glitter markers on for you. You haven't seen them for ages. You're going to be able to create gorgeously sparkly projects just like this. That will be coming up for you today at 7 p.m. in the UK or 2 p.m. Eastern Time. What a jam-packed day ahead of us.